Okay, so we're starting axis turn 3. Let's clear off the counters. All right. Let's see, roll for weather. No weather. Okay, rally actions for the Germans. Let's see what's what. Um, okay, I'm going to try the self rally over here. Actually, I'm going to try the self rally down here with the HMG guy. Gets it. Okay, he doesn't have the HMG. So I think because he did the rally, he can't pick up the gun. I think that happens. The order of operations is that you do. I don't think he can pick up the gun. Okay, yeah. So you do the recovery before the rally. Okay, let's see. Then over here, the Russians, Petrov is finally. Let's see if he can finally rally his shit. Okay, so he gets it, and then he's going to try and rally the squad. He gets that. Then he's going to try and rally the other squad. 9. He gets that because it's a -1 for Petrov, and then -1 as well for being in the building. Okay. Anything else? Oh, this guy's going to attempt to pick up the HMG. He gets it. Okay. Maybe I can make this a little bit bigger. Let's make it 130. Okay. I guess I could make it 140 even. Okay, any other prep fire actions? Mm, mm, Nope. Okay, let's go to movement or prep fire. Okay, are we gonna do any prep? Yes, we're gonna do some prep. Okay, so let's see. So these guys are gonna move. That guy will fire. That guy's gonna move. Well, no, he's gonna try and pick up the gun. Um, and then move maybe, or maybe just pick up the gun. Should he pick up the gun, or should he move or fire and leave it to these guys to come up and pick up the gun? Um, given the snipers there, I think I want to have the 9-2 with more than one. Just one unit. So, okay, so he's not going to fire. He's going to fire. Okay, this guy will fire a 4-up 3. It's nothing. I wonder if I should have moved him. I don't know where I would have moved him. Okay. These guys here, 2 4-4-7s, they're going to join a fire group and fire 8-up 3 up top. 7 on an 8 is a 1 check, right? Okay. They pass. Okay. Okay, so these guys. 15. Okay, so these guys will fire at the HMG for an. I'm not going to fire the LMG. Where are they going to fire? They're going to fire an 8-up 2 here on this guy. It's nothing. This guy will fire a 4-up 3. Okay. 6 on a 4. That's a normal. Passes. All right. Not much from the Germans here. Okay, let's go to movement. This guy is going to attempt to pick up the gun. He's going to spend 1 to attempt to pick up the gun. He got it. Schwab and the half squad will go here for 3. Therefore, 4. Okay, the guy up here is going to take a shot. That's going to be an 8-up 2. Wait, no. 8-up 1, because +2 for the building, -1 for non-assault movement. 8-up 1. Okay, so that's 5 on an 8. That's a 2 check. God damn it. Breaks. And then the half squad. He actually passes, but he's going to have to take a task check. Okay, so he's pinned. All right. And did they keep rate? Yes, they did. Okay, so they'll fire again. 6 up. Six up 1. Okay, that's a 6 on a 6. Is a 1 check. Leader. Passes, squad, breaks. Okay, they'll, can they fire again? I don't know if they can fire again because they've only done, what happens if you get rate of fire on, rate of fire when it's defensive fire? Because they moved 2, he fired twice. Let me look this up. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so in first fire you can only fire as many times as there's movement. So I'm going to mark them with the first fire counter, but only for the support weapon. Okay. All right, I can get rid of the pin. Okay, what other movement do I have? Okay, this guy is going to assault move there for 2. This guy loses his CX and goes there for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Defensive fire. Okay, let's see. We'll start here. This guy's going to take a shot at the guy next to him. To hit, infantry fire, infantry target type. So base of 8 to hit, +3 for being in the building, brings it down to a 5. -1 for acquisition brings it up to a 6. So it's going to be also point blank, brings it up to an 8, so that's a hit. And does point blank have an effect on the resolution? Let me check that. It's going to resolve on the IFT. Okay, for guns, there's no doubling or anything like that. So that's it. That's a hit. Did they get rate? I don't think they did. Nope. So it's going to be the 45 is going to be a 4. No effect. Okay, so they're finaled. That goes to -2. That's not what I wanted. All right. Smirnov will fire. These guys are in the shell holes, so he's going to fire a 4 even. 5 on a 4 is a 1 check. Guy's pinned. Okay, he's final fired. This guy's going to fire an 8 up 2 here against that stack. 8 on an 8 is a normal. Keeps rate. Okay, leader. Passes, squad. Pinned. Breaks. Okay. They kept rate. They'll fire again for up to. Actually, they're going to switch to do a 4 up 2 against these guys. It's an 8 on a 4 is a miss. They don't keep rate. I'm just noticing that I marked this wrong over here. There should have been first fire for the inherent. Okay. Okay, so they're going to fire their MG at the guys next door. That's going to be a 12. 12 up 2. Ten on a 12. It's a PTC. They keep rate. He passes. They'll fire again. Keeps rate. That's a miss. Fire again. Loses rate. 10 on a 12 is a PTC. So he's finaled, but there's a sniper. Okay, no sniper. Okay, the guy on the bottom is going to fire. He's going to fire a 12 up 2 next door. 10 on a 12. Not getting rolls here, really. That's a PTC. Passes. Okay, so everybody's finaled there. Can Petrov see anyone? Maybe here. It doesn't look like it. He's gonna. He's gonna try it. That would be an 8 up 1. Blocked. Okay, nothing. Okay, so he's finaled. Okay, advancing fire. Okay, this guy's gonna do, it would be a 2 up 3. That's not worth it. He's pinned. That would be a 2 up 3 as well. Not worth it. These guys are prepped. This guy will take a shot over here at these concealed guys. So that would be a 1 even. 5 on a 1 is a PTC. These guys are dummies, so they're gone. He's advanced fired. Okay, let's go to routes. Okay. These guys will route back here, the stack. There for 5. Leader will route back there. I mean, the broken guy is going to route back there with the leader. That guy's not DM'd. Actually, let me get rid of these. I always forget to get rid of the counters. Prep. Defensive fire. Okay. Those guys routed. That guy's pinned. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's not broken. He was just pinned, I think. All right. Any routes over here? Nope. Okay, advance phase. He'll advance there. They'll advance there. Do I want to advance into close combat? Yes. He'll advance there. Okay, we'll advance there. Can't advance. No advance, can't advance. This guy will advance there for close combat. Okay. All right. Close combat starting down here. Roll for ambush. I don't think there's any modifiers. German, Russian. Okay, no ambush. We'll do hand-to-hand, 1-to-1. So 7 for the Germans. Nope, Russians. Casualty reduction, so he's gone. Okay, over here, we'll roll for ambush. Germans, Russians, nope. Okay, so Germans hand-to-hand. Needs a 7. Gets him fighting back. Nope. Okay, so this guy is gone. And let's see if the LMG gets toasted. Yep. Okay, let's remove that. I think, did they lose the acquisition because they're in close combat? I think so. I don't think it's not gonna make a difference, but maybe I'll check that later. Okay. That's the end of German turn 3. We'll go to Allied. The Allies are about to bring on a bunch of reinforcements. I think the Germans, they have a chance, but they're not in great position. They've lost a lot of units. More than... So the Russians have lost 3 squads. The Germans have lost 1, 2, 2.5, 3. So they both lost 3 squads, but the Germans have lost the 9-1 leader, which matters a lot. Okay, I'm going to pause and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so starting Allied turn 3. Okay, so I checked on the acquisition. The acquisition remains unless the gun fires in close combat, not the crew. So, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to change the covered arc of this gun. So I'm not going to do anything about it at this point. Okay, so rally phase. Let me set up these guys to enter. Okay. Let's do that. And then okay. Weather. No weather. Rally actions. Any rally actions for the Russians? I don't think so. Okay, rallies for the German. So the leader, Schwab, is going to try and self-rally. Nope, loses his DM. Okay, so the leader over here, I didn't name him. My mistake. I'll take care of that. He's going to try and rally the undm guy, so that needs a 9. Wow, just barely gets it. Then the DM guy needed a, let's see, +2, needed a 5. All right. Wait. Kind of messed up. That guy's broken. But not DM'd. I think I got that. Wait, what just happened? What just happened? I screwed something up. There we go. Okay, that pin's no longer there. Okay, prep fire. This guy's going to turn his covered arc. Smirnoff is going to fire 4 even on that guy. 4 on a 4 is 1 check, probably. Yep. Passes. Let's see, what else do I need to do here? What should this guy do? He's going to fire an 8 up 2 on that guy. So from here to here. Nothing, but he keeps rate. So he'll do a 4 up 2. Nothing. Okay, so he's prepped. These guys are going to move. Okay, so, well, they might move. Okay, so I'm going to fire the guys upstairs for a 20 up 3 to the guys below. Wow. 13 on a 20 is a miss, if you can believe that. I mean, yeah, obviously, but that's pretty bad for a 20 shot. No rate. Okay, let's see. I think Petrov's going to fire. That's going to be a 16 up 2. 12 on a 16 is a miss. Wow, that's pretty bad. Okay, let's go to movement. So this HMG can't see down the road, I'm pretty sure, because of this this wall here. If you look at from here to here, it's going, well, wait a minute. So there's a wall here, so it's certainly blocked. Okay. All right, so these guys are going to CX over here, starting over here. CX, they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with road bonus. These guys will CX as well. They'll go there for 1. Actually, they'll go there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're conscripts, so I think they can only go 5. Pretty sure. And they get no road bonus. Okay. Any other movement? No other movement. Defensive fire. Okay. This guy's going to fire. Fire 8 up. 8 up 3, the guys at the top. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's a 5 on a 6 with rate is a 1 MC. He breaks. Okay. He's going to switch to doing a 6 up 3 against them. Okay, so he's exhausted. This guy will do a 2 up 3. Sorry, 4 up 3. Eight on a 4 is a miss. We have a sniper. Uh-oh. 1 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll snap back here. And let's see who gets it. Top to bottom. Actually, let me move the leader to the top before I roll. Okay, leader, unbroken squad, broken squad, concealed guys. So he's broke. So it's the broken squad who gets casualty reduced then. And he's casualty reduced. Does he get DM'd? I think he gets DM'd. Let me, I'll check that in a bit. Okay, what other defensive fire do I have? Okay, this guy, this 467 will fire an 8 up 3 next door. 8 on an 8, they got a sniper. 8 on an 8 is a morale check. Let's roll for that, and then I'll do the sniper. Petrov. Oh, man, he's casualty reduced. Let's see what happens here. This could be big. Okay, so he's wounded and broken. Okay, 458. Broken. 447, not broken. But the 447 needs to take a pin task check. They're pinned. Wow. Okay. So that was effective by those guys. Okay, things might be changing a little bit here for the Germans. Okay, so I'm going to do, these guys will all fire group on him. That's a 7, 11, 15. So 12 up 3. I checked the line of sight here before. Let me check it again. Why do I think that might be blocked? No, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be a 12. They're not going to fire the LMG, so to be a 12 up 3 to there. Sniper, 8 on a 12 is a 1 check. He passes. Finaled. Sniper. Nope. Okay. These guys will fire that squad, so that's a 4 at the guy on the top. 4 up 2. Nothing. These guys can't see anyone. Okay. Advanced fire phase. Any advanced fire? Nope. Route phase. Okay, so what's going on here? These guys. Okay, so Petrov and this guy are going to route there for 2, there for 4, there for 6. Let me get rid of the prep and defensive fire. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to. These guys are dummies. They should have gotten nuked. Okay, and then this guy up here, he's going to route here for drop the gun, route there for 2, 4, downstairs for 5. Actually, wait a minute. He's going to stay upstairs. And the HMG is upstairs over here. Okay. Routes. Any other routes? These guys are not going to route anywhere. Okay, advance phase. Smirnov is going to advance there. This guy will advance into the shell hole. These guys will advance into the rubble. Okay, these guys will advance there. Okay. I think that's going to do it for advances. No close combat. Okay, that's the end of Allied turn 3. It's pretty even actually now. I mean that I think the Russians have the advantage in terms of manpower, but um, the Germans are in a reasonable position. They're threatening from the gully over here. They've got this guy in the building. He could advance in here and pick up that gun, or advance upstairs and pick up a gun. Yeah, so we'll see. Interesting. Thanks for watching.